Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to Dual Sport. Today we're going to put the Fender Eliminator on the new Yamaha R6. Well, my new Yamaha R6. This is a 2016 I picked up right over there. It's only got 3,000 miles on it. It's super clean, except for we are going to take off this huge diving board that they seem to put on all Yamahas for some reason. We're going to get rid of that thing and we are going to replace it with this integrated tail light system from Competition Works, as well as a universal Fender Eliminator license plate frame from PSR. Okay, I got both of these from Western Power Sports, which is a supplier that we use at Wenatchee Power Sports, and I'm excited to get this thing going. So we're going to set up the cameras and I'll show you guys how we do this thing, and let's get it off. Here we go. Alright, so we're also, while we're in here, going to take off these rear pegs, the rear sets, mostly because I don't think anybody's going to ride on the back of this thing, and it's going to look a lot cleaner as well, so I'm going to remove these guys as well. Alright, so I had to, you got to take apart all this stuff here and the plate and everything and remove the CDI box just off to the side so that you can lift up this plastic panel. You got to get this thing out of the way because the 4 bolts to the rear to the diving board are right underneath this panel right here. So what I did was I disconnected all the wiring and I got it just out of the way enough so that I can get a ratchet in there or something just to be able to take it off, versus taking it completely off because it goes deeper into where the battery box is. So here we go. We're going to continue and hopefully get this thing off here pretty soon. Alright, so here's the bottom piece right here. All I got to do is separate this from the lower fairing, rear fairing piece, and we're in business. And then it's about to put it back together. That was a little challenging, but we got through it, and now it's time to put it back together. Here we go. Okay, we've got the old one off, and this is the new one. It's a little bit darker looking. It's got nice LEDs on it in there, which should be really cool. Alright, time to put it back on. Okay, so I want this, this plate came at kind of an angle, and what I did was I took a mallet, a rubber mallet, and I kind of mashed it flat. And what that's going to do is when I get it up in there, it's going to give me a really flat angle on it so that it's not sticking straight down. It's more of at a tight angle, which is fine. Like this actually. There we go. There we go. just like that, so that it'll be kind of at an angle like that, and then we'll be good to go. Alright, so before you put everything together, it is a smart idea to make sure that your left and your right are correct in the wiring. So I just ran those in there, which I'm going to secure in a minute. And then I'll set this up. Turn the bike on. And I'm going to test my left turn and my right turn. Make sure everything's good. I've got my brake lights here. I want to test the brake lights as well. Make sure that the brake lights work. Smart idea to plug everything in. Make sure it's worked before you button it all back together. That way you don't have to do it twice. Alright, now it's time to finish. And you can see I've got my license plate frame in here. Also with the license plate frame, you have to get some separate screws and nuts for this piece, because the old bolts will not work because the original piece had the receiver, the threaded end in it. So I had to get just a couple of those, and I think that's gonna do me just fine. You don't really need anything in that rear one right there. License plate frame is gonna be right there, so it's time to put it back together. Alright everybody, there it is, the Fender Eliminator. Competition works, integrated taillight, and the PSR, your license plate, slight little bend in it, looks pretty good. Alright everybody, there you have it. Rear fender delete, Fender Eliminator kit, and I also took off those rear pegs as well on the new Yamaha R6. Looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. The competition works. Integrated tail light is very sleek. I love it. And that PSR license plate frame was able to bend that thing so it has that nice little angle to it. It's gonna be pretty good. Now it's time to go take it for a ride. We'll see you guys next time from Dual Sport. Take care.